Hi Engineering Janta, I am Vaibhav Shukla and today we'll be understanding how to build and format your resume correctly for the Deloitte's national level assessment. Look, Deloitte has specifically rolled out a blog in which they have told candidates what kind of resume they want. I have already covered a live on YouTube on this channel only in which I told you how to build an ultimate resume, right? I have told specific sections, how to populate them, how to put keywords into them, how to make them ATS friendly. You can go ahead and watch it, but why am I making this video? The reason is there are some requirements from Deloitte's end that you might not find in other resumes. For example, Deloitte is demanding a photograph of candidate in the resume. It is generally not advised to put photograph, but this time Deloitte has rolled out the instructions specifically, so I'll be covering them. Also, in this video, I'll be providing you a sample resume in which you can see how things are formatted and how you can do them for yourself. Okay. Also, I'll be providing that template, that resume as a PDF in the description. You can take inspiration from there, build your own, but do not blatantly copy it. The reason is, first of all, lying is not at all advised in resume. The second reason is, when you build your resume on your own, you know which section represents what exactly in terms of content. Okay. Also, while building a hands-on resume, you realize what kind of things you need to address while building a resume for professional purposes. Okay. So you need to be super proficient in building resumes because that skill will come very handy in next 2-3 years of your professional career. Post that, you will get accustomed to that habit. Okay. So before I dive in deep in today's video and tell you what exactly Deloitte is wanting in their particular resume format, go ahead, follow us on these social media handles so that you never miss an update regarding Deloitte NLA. Also, we post some cool hiring stuff here, so you can watch that. You can follow these social media handles. They are literally very helpful for you. Also, top 3 comments today get Prep Insta Prime subscription for free. So do not miss out on this gold mine, because if you land up this subscription for free, believe me, it can change your life. I'll show you how it can help. Don't worry. So before I show you the sample template, I like to go to Deloitte's website where they have specifically rolled out how to create a great resume. Okay, and see, they've not written anything in this particular sample resume that they've shown here, but they have given you basics in the form of a blog. Okay, so they're telling you that there are 4 basic sections: profile or overview, skills, achievements, experience and education. It is recommended to keep a 1-page resume only, and from the first point, it is evident that you have to start at the top of your resume from the top left portion. They have specifically given that provide your name, contact information, including valid email address and calling number at the top left corner. Also attach a passport size photograph in your resume. Fine. Second is, immediately below your contact information, consider providing a resume introduction or objective. Fine. Then highlight your skills. Basically, this objective portion is profile portion, profile summary, objective, whatever keyword you want to capture, you can, but that is the specific requirement from their end that they need a basic profile summary or objective. Fine. Highlight your skills, then provide them with your skill sets, then provide educational details, go up to telling next that your positions of responsibilities or your experiences, what were the exact responsibilities that you delivered or you performed. Fine. So this is something that you can focus upon, and then languages or interests or hobbies, which are optional sections if you have them. Fine. So this is the basic kind of template that Deloitte is expecting from your end. I'll show you. I've created a specific resume for you people. Those who have watched my earlier live would be acquainted with this name, Rahul Modi, which was the last time my team, I guess, played with both government and opposition together. I don't know what they're doing, but it's quite an interesting name. So this is the exact format that you can use or you can get inspired from for Deloitte's NLA application. Fine. So you can build resume in this format. I'll be giving the PDF of this resume in the description box. You'll find it there, and you can take inspiration from that and build your own resume. Fine. So if I come to this particular section, see, first is the name of the person, which is on top left, then email address, and then contact number. Now, it has much more information than just contact. If you see carefully, I have put in LinkedIn here. Fine. There is LinkedIn portion here and GitHub profile as well. I guess this is less visible. And a Medium blog information as well. If you're somebody who contributes to Medium, who writes blogs on it, then you can put it out here. You have a passport size photograph here. Fine. So this is the basic initial portion of the resume that was advised by Deloitte. Then you can put out the heading as profile or summary or objective, whatever you like. Fine. Out of these 3 words, not anything else. Then you can write, for example, here it is written, a budding software engineer with hands-on experience. Just a minute. A budding software engineer with hands-on experience in developing scalable software solutions with dedication to deliver innovative, high-quality software products that directly contribute to business success. Fine. A basic line about himself and what he exactly aims to do. Simple. Then skills, I have divided programming skills, frameworks, tools, databases. Then I have written the education, because in the Deloitte blog page it was clearly written that you first mention your skills, then you come to education portion. Fine. So you mention skills, then you mention your education, you put out the basic institute or whatever board you've passed from, or university if you were studying into, then you put out your CGPA or your percentage. Also, you put the duration in which you completed that. Fine. And the location if you want to. As simple as that. Once the education portion gets completed, next comes the projects. Fine. Because if you carefully see, it was the projects that were first demanded in the Deloitte's page. I'll show you. See. Deloitte was asking that first provide educational details, then positions of responsibilities, certifications, projects, whatever you like. So if you are a fresher, there are high chances that you might not be having professional experiences. You might have missed out on some good internships. You might not have very good professional experience for yourself. That's why I have put the project section above it, because some people who do not have this professional experience or position of responsibility section and they do not have much to write in this section, you guys can focus on projects portion. You can add 2-3 projects. Fine. And when you add them, you need to add some statistics, you need to quantify things, add some data. For example, here it is written, developed a chatbot based ticket booking system for museums, streamlining the user experience and reducing booking time by 30%. Now, 30% is a statistics which you added. Fine, it is a data point. Also, start from the keywords or the impact verbs like developed, integrated, architected. You can go ahead and watch my YouTube live on this specific portion where I have explained what kind of impact verbs or action verbs you can add for the same. You can go ahead in the ultimate resume video. I'll put out the link of that video as well in the description and you'll find those impact verbs there. Fine. So start from impact words, start every sentence of your projects, of your professional experience, of your position of responsibility through these impact verbs, because this boosts ATS score. Okay. All of these tips that I'm giving are basically for ATS score. You need to build an ATS-friendly resume, and the target score for the ATS-friendly resume, generally a safe score is 90 above. Okay, so anything, if you're scoring above 90 as your ATS score, you're doing pretty good in the resume game. Fine. So you add things here, you put out about a project, you tell its technical portions in a brief manner, you explain what kind of tech skills were used in it. For example, here it is clearly written that utilized Python and Flask for backend development, optimizing performance and reducing server response times by 20%. Okay, so 20% again a statistics. The quantification in the resume, the data points in the resume are very important for this. ATS score is highly increased when you add such data points. Fine. Now, you come to this professional experience portion. If you're not having this, if you're not having any internships, you put position of responsibilities, and then you add which club's head you were or what kind of contributions you were giving in your college in different societies or clubs where you were holding a position of responsibility. Again, in the same manner, start with the impact verbs like developed, collaborated, implemented, enhanced, and then give what kind of things you did. For example, this person has done some front-end internship, he has mentioned the company, the duration, and he has told that developed responsive web interfaces using React.js, enhancing user engagement by 25% through optimized UI components. Fine. Then you have some certifications. He has done some certifications, he has put out there. Now, these three portions can be interchangeably ordered. For example, projects, professional experience, and certifications. If somebody is good in the professional experience, he has some very good internships, you can put it above the projects. Fine. If you're somebody who has some great certifications like CEH or OSCP certifications in cybersecurity, go ahead, put it on the top of professional experience. Fine. Or if you want, put it above projects as well, but not beyond education. Fine. Everything should stay below education. Till education, the basic portion is fixed. Clear? Now, once you've written this, you can write interests. If you have different number of languages that you know, you can put it out here. This is completely optional. You can also add achievements if you have any, but try and keep the resume in a single page. Okay. Now, the sections that you can't miss: projects, professional experience, or I'll write here position of responsibilities. Fine. You can, if you're somebody who has no professional experience, he has not done any internship, then you can go ahead. Position of responsibilities is something you can put here. Fine. In different clubs, societies, as I explained. Certifications you cannot miss. Education you cannot miss. Skills you cannot miss. Profile you cannot miss. Now, this particular section is optional. If you're somebody who has some great achievements, you've qualified some national level exams, go ahead. Rather than interests, you can put achievements here. Okay. You can put achievements. So that is one more thing you can add. If you're somebody who has no achievements, he has no interests, add some languages that you know. Fine. Languages can be another section for your resume, but keep it in one single page. Again and again, I'm iterating, one single page, and a passport size photograph to be attached in this manner, where you have it in not very large size, not very small size, a perfect passport size photograph to be attached at your top right in the resume. Fine. On the top left, you have your name and basic contact details. LinkedIn, GitHub, Medium, these are all optional portions. These two are important, not to be missed. This is optional, and this is optional. Try and add LinkedIn, build a good LinkedIn profile, try and add the LinkedIn here. Fine. So that is the breakdown of this resume. I have told you how to add everything here. Specifically in skills section, you can divide skills like this. Programming skills, where you add some languages that you know, you add data structures, algorithms, design patterns, object-oriented programming. Then in frameworks and tools, if you're somebody who knows React.js, add that. If you're somebody who knows Angular, add that. If you know Node, add that. Fine. RESTful APIs or whatever kind of tools you were working on. Say, for example, somebody is working in cybersecurity and is working on tools like Tenable, Nessus. So you can add those tools here. If you're somebody who's working on AI, ML, you can add TensorFlow, PyTorch, NumPy, Pandas, whatever you like. Fine. But in this portion, you need to add skills which are relevant. Fine. For example, in databases also you can add MySQL, PostgreSQL, whatever you know correctly. But in skills section, you must add the skills that are good and that are trending in the market. Look, I'm not suggesting that you start learning a new skill right now, but try and figure out, add some skills which are relevant to Deloitte. For example, cybersecurity, cloud, AI, data science, machine learning. And if you're somebody who can learn fast, what you can do is, or who's looking for upskilling, what you can do is go to Prepinsta Prime and you can check out the courses. But before that, there is something called as Deloitte NLA online course, which has been specifically built for the reason that you people have an end-to-end preparation throughout this course. Okay, you need not go anywhere. at a single place, from mocks, from basic quizzes, from advanced quizzes, from coding, intermediate coding, everything is added here in a systematic manner. Even you have interview preparation section where you have these HR interview, group discussion, resume prep, guesstimates, everything is covered in detail here. So if you're somebody who's looking for one place solution for this, then Deloitte NLA online courses for you. You can enroll into this, and you also have the recommended skills and projects here which you can add into your resume, and you can build it end to end. That would be available here. How do you do that? Go ahead, enroll into this course. Fine. Also, an added advantage is if you enroll into this course, you get full access to this platform. You can watch any course, you can get certified any course because you get certifications here. You can go ahead, watch any single skill, any multiple amounts of courses, whatever you like, go ahead, watch it. Basically, if you join this course, you are getting access to the full Prime platform. 200 plus courses are at your hand. As many as you want to learn, you can. As simple as that. Fine. Now for this, I have one good news for you, that I can provide you with a help. Look, already various sales and discounts are going on our website, but from my end, as a teacher, I feel that I should help out the students on the cost portion specifically. So what you can do is, this is the code. You can also find this in description box, Shukla10. Okay, so you can straight away apply this code. You will get additional discount on that price, and you can buy your particular Deloitte NLA online course. If you buy that, you get access to the full Prime platform. It's not like that you will be restricted to that course only. It's not like that. You'll be having 200 plus courses at your hand. Immediately you can start learning. Fine. You'll also have the trending skills there, trending skill courses. You will have DSA, coding, languages, everything in detail there. So you can use this code if you want some additional discount. That will help out your financial portion. Fine. So that's all about the resume. And before I conclude, do follow these channels as I mentioned, because these channels are actually carrying some valuable updates about Deloitte NLA. So you shouldn't miss out on that. Also, go comment in this comment section of this video so that you get a chance to stand in top 3 comments, which might land you up a free subscription of Prep Insta Prime, and that will basically get you the free enrollment in Deloitte NLA online course as well. Fine. So remember one thing, sections of resume are very, very important. How to put ATS friendly things into it, I have explained in that live that I mentioned. You'll find the link to it in the description as well. Go ahead, watch it so that you do not miss out on the resume shortlisting portion. My whole effort in this video is to make sure that you people get shortlisted in the Deloitte's NLA exam, as simple as that. Okay. Now, whoever needs this information in your peer circle, if you feel that there are people, your juniors, your seniors, anybody who needs this information, go spread it for free. As simple as that. Even if you don't take my name, even if you don't forward my video, go ahead, just give the information, because it is necessary to do good in the society. It is necessary to do good for the peers. Keep on doing good without any expectation. Believe me, in multiple folds, universe will return it back to you only. Fine. So go ahead. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.